Cove? That seemed like a strange name for an actual living person to you. But definitely the kind of name someone like this guy would give their kid. We moved in across the street, see? He gestured towards a house that had been empty for a year. His watch catching the light afternoon sunlight reflecting off the walls. Okay, that's a longer sentence. The gigantic for sale sign was finally gone. You must be T. Smith, right? Oh, shit, he had a voice. You must be T. Smith, right? I met your moms earlier, and they told me you were 8, just like him, so... I'm 8. Okay. He shook the $20 bill to bring it back to your attention, a hopeful smile tilting his lips at the corners. Can you try to be friends with the boy? Just give it a chance, and you can keep this. He's a good kid. You'll like him.
Do you mind?
But you've got to keep it a secret too, okay? It wouldn't be friendly to say his dad sent you. Child me would have told that kid immediately, or would tell him to give me more money. Like, if I would have, like, met him and he's like, can you, like, get along with my kid? And I was like, would you pay me more if I don't like him? But yeah. You eyed the man. You kind of felt sorry for Cove. Did other kids really get their parents to pay for friendships? Eyed the man? Sorry for Cove? I think I would eye the man. Cause first of all, what the fuck? Why you need to pay me? I take it, but why? What could be so bad about this Cove kid that his dad will need to bribe a stranger to be friends with him? What do you say? Want to make a deal? I took the bill. I did not even need to think. You didn't want the money. I do want the money. You ran away. No. I know how this will go when we take the bill and if we don't take it, but we're playing as child me, a little less traumatized. I would still take the fucking bill, cause it's $20 and that's a lot of money to a kid. So I take the bill. He looks so shocked, like, yeah, give me that. She carefully plucked the bill from his outstretched hand, grinning at the thoughts of what you could do with so much cash. All the sweets you could ever want. You could buy a ticket for the newest movie at the cinema. It was a cute stuffed animal you had seen in store in town. Okay, damn. It cost a few dollars to set up a library card. This you could pay for yourself instead of having your moms do it. You weren't even sure yet. There's so much to do. What would child me do? Library card? I did like books when I was younger. But I think sweets. All the sweets I could ever want. Yes. Your tummy rumbled thinking about it. And that was just the start, you thought. The sky was the limit with this kind of amount. The man smiled at you, his eyes crinkling at the sides as he did. Great! That's great. I'll bring him by tomorrow. I wanted him to meet and greet with the neighbors today, but... well, I don't know where he's gotten off to. He laughed when he said that, but the way his face looked, you thought he actually wanted to cry. If you see him, can you tell him to come on home? He's got a pink cast and glasses. You can't miss it. Sure thing? Can I keep this either way? From all the options. Sure thing. Yeah, I'll fucking do that. I'll search for him right now. Can you give me more money for that though? This definitely wasn't the normal way kids made friends. You knew that, but you were still going to help. The man smiled and reached out to pat you on the head, paused before doing so, then pulled his hand away instead. Yeah, don't just pat my head, man. That's weird. Your moms are already checking around for me. Such thoughtful group you are. Such a thoughtful group you are. Now, I better go looking too. I can't put everyone else to work while I keep sitting here. I thought he might come around and come back, and that's not what's important. I have to go. Thanks again, Chi. So much. Thanks for the 20 bucks, man! He jogged off down the street without another word. You decided to check the hills behind your house. Let's go. Step 1, first sight. Let's go. Oh, I'm so excited. The chirping of crickets in the tall grass greeted you, quiet and familiar. It sounds like summer. I can still hear them now. It's just the beginning of September. It's so nice to hear them. Oh my god, I need to clean my nose. Wait. From the top of the hill, you could see the ocean. As you walked, you listened to the crash of the waves on the shore, and the seagulls squawking as they settled down for the night. You always loved the ocean. It was so much fun. You loved to hear stories about the sea, about the merfolk and the sea serpents. You imagined living far beneath the waves. You didn't enjoy the beach at all that much, especially the sand, which got absolutely everywhere. Okay, yeah. Nowadays, the sand, when I was like at the beach, the sand was like so annoying when I was older. But as a kid, no fucks given. But I always loved the ocean. It was so much fun. Sometimes Lizzie would join you. The two of you would splash each other in the waves. Those were the best days. You took in a deep breath. You wanted to try to relax, and couldn't. You weren't sure what, but something told you that you weren't alone. So you glanced around. Oh, there he is! My boy! My boy! There was a boy sitting at the top of one hill, almost completely hidden, within the long grass and white flowers surrounding him. His head was buried in his knees, staring ahead by himself. For whatever reason, probably just that he wasn't paying attention, he hadn't noticed you yet. You watched him a minute longer, feeling a little bit like you found a deer in the wild. A little bit like you found a deer in the wild. Though deers didn't have green hair, wavy eyebrows, huge ass glasses, pink casts, sad frowns. What would I notice first? Green hair. I mean, yeah, but I think in this world it's normal to have different hair colors like that. Wavy eyebrows. I don't think I would notice them first. Maybe the glasses. I think huge glasses. I'd notice them first. Or like his are red and huge. In cast. I think huge glasses. But the snow boy did. You watched as he pushed them up the bridge of his nose with a finger. After a few more seconds, you took a step forward, then another. And then he glanced your way. His aquamarine eyes. Damn. The aquamarine eyes reflected the light of the moon. You stopped, raising a hand to acknowledge him and show you weren't scary. Hi. Oh, child voice. Hey. Hey, space cadet? Cadet? No, I would. Are you lost? As a kid, maybe I think I would just go like, hi. With a start, he jumped to his feet, his hands balling into fists at his sides. Oh, baby! He didn't say anything, he just stared at you in a strange way. He'd been crying, There were traces of tears on his cheeks and his knees, soaking the hem of his shorts, and his eyes were still shining with a few more. You obviously caught him off guard. His pink hair seemed to glow in the twilight, though when he caught you staring at it, he hid his arm behind his back. Something the man that gave me that $20 earlier had said stuck out to you. Cove? Oh, child voice. Cove? Ah. His eyes wide, he studied you. What voice should I give him? I'm not gonna be able to remember all, or like, I'm not even gonna be good at that. How you know that? I think all the voices are gonna sound the same. He needs a different one. How do you know that? That wasn't good, I'm so sorry. You touched the money. You touched the money in your pocket, feeling it crinkle beneath your fingertips. I meant your dad. I'm all-knowing. Lucky guess. Should I be sassy? Lucky guess. Oh, as a kid, I'm all-knowing. No. I think I would be like, lucky guess. Nodding at him like, yeah. I don't know what voice to give him. No way. Tell the truth. No. No way. Tell the truth. That's... I don't know. Every kid is gonna have the same voice. Fuck it. No way. Tell the truth. Okay, your dad told me who you were.
Oh.
Oh. So, this is your hill? He gestured with his uninjured arm to the patch of grass surrounding you, his face falling at the prospect. I can leave it. I can leave it if it is. Yep. Yeah, it's fine. You can't own a hill. Why did that was too sassy for a kid. You shook your head. I think as a kid I would say, you can't own a hill. Why not? Why you look sassy now? Don't look at me like that, I'm gonna hit you. How could you? You just do. I had a hill back home. Well, it still isn't mine. Oh. He sat back down with a thumb, resting his chin on his knees again. Curious about the strange new boy with the odd dad, he sat on a patch of grass next to him. The pure white flowers that covered this hill rocked back and forth gently. The stars twinkled above. The way they dotted the sky made them seem like flowers too. I'm so sorry that I will not be able to give everyone a child voice. Everyone will have the same fucking voice. Like the same way how I can do a grandma voice but not a grandpa voice. I can only do one child voice. And it's not even good. The night wind was cold as it traveled over the ocean, up the hill, chasing away the heat from the afternoon sun. Why are you here? Why did your family move? I think I would ask, why are you here? A quiet hiccup escaped Cove as soon as you asked the question. Oh, baby. Almost like they never stopped, his tears started up again with a vengeance. My parents, they don't want to live together with me anymore. Tears fell fast and heavy over his flushed cheeks, sticking in his dark lashes. My mom made my dad leave, and he took me with him. And now we have a house here, and I want to go home. The outburst took you off guard, like, damn! Why are you yelling at me now? By the time he was done wailing, Cove's chest was heaving with exhaustion. He sniveled and removed his glasses, wiping at his eyes with the back of his hand before putting them back on again. I hate this place. I want my real life back. I'm sorry. Your dad seems kinda nice. You'll like it here. You just have to get used to it. Stop crying, bitch! What would I say as a not that much traumatized kid? I'm sorry. Your dad seems kinda nice. You like it here. You just have to get used to it. As a child, I think I would have been more oblivious, so I might have said that. Even though it sounds like he would be pissed at that, but like, you'll like it here. You just have to get used to it. He slipped his hands underneath his glasses and pressed his fingers against his eyelids. Cove wound himself up again for another long crying fit. Sunset Bird was a nice place to live. It had a beach, playground, a good school, at least child me thought so. But from way off in the distance, you heard your parents. See?
Cove?
Yeah, okay. Cove. Kids, where did you go? Cove looked at you, tears still clinging to his cheeks. Don't tell them we're here.
I want to go home.
I don't want to go back to that house. I want to go home. You can handle it. I cannot even do my own child voice. You have to go. Don't worry so much. Sorry, I have to. It will be okay. I think I would be saying like, it will be okay. We were struck by a sudden need to reassure Cove. It's not all gonna be fun, but isn't he your family too? Yeah, I guess. Then you can count on him when you really need him. You shot him a grin, and you pushed yourself to your feet. Slowly, Cove stood up with you, still looking a little English. Reluctant. Never mind. His dad voice rang out again. Cove? Can you hear me? He looked towards the sound of his dad's voice, silent, then turned away, while rubbing his not bandaged arm.
Sorry.
Sorry, I still don't want to go. I think something. You called out yourself. You waited silently with him. You tried to convince him. Would I call out? I think I would have called out back. He will be pissed at that, but like, wanting to go home, you raise your own voice. Over here! Cove's face soured. He said nothing, but his thoughts were probably pretty nasty at the moment. Ayo boy! My own parents are searching for me, I need to call out back! The trio of parents appeared over the cove of the hill. Instantly, all their eyes landed on you and they washed over. Both of your moms were at your side in a split second, faces filled with worry. Gee, you're here after all? Damn, who's mom? Who's mommy? I think glasses is mom and no glasses is mommy. I think. Voices. We'd been at the park to check for Cove, and then we heard what happened earlier when you met the new neighbor. I thought you might have gone off further away. No, we were just sitting in the grass. Why is everybody acting like this is such a big thing? We're okay, don't worry. Cove didn't want to go home just yet. I think Cove just didn't want to go home just yet. Or no. No, we were just sitting in the grass. Thank God you're both fine. Were you two having fun out here? He looked over at Cove, who was wiggling against his dad's tight hug. pushing at his arms. You shrugged. Like, I guess I would do that. Yes, I like him. He's good. I think I'm gonna marry him. I remember in my second playthrough where I played like a hyper happy character that was like completely into him. I didn't use, I like took that choice. But I think now, like me right now in this game, I don't know, maybe. He's new here. It was okay. Oh my god, getting a bit dizzy from my meds. Right, I want to like, never mind what I'm gonna continue. But I wanted to start recording this in June, I think. But I started new medication in August, and then like it gave me some speech issues and made me tired and a little dizzy, and it still does that. But not as much anymore, so that's why I started recording in September, and I like wanted to take a break from the game so I could like enjoy it new. So yeah. Why? My eyes. Yeah, getting a little bit dizzy, but it's fine. Finally, letting go of his screaming, scolding son, Coves Dad turned to the three of you.
That's a relief.
Thanks very much for finding him. I really don't know this neighborhood. Good thing she knows this whole area so well. Absolutely, we should be getting home now. It's been a long day for us all. Say goodbye, Cove.
Bye.
I mean, he said that now, so I don't need to read that. I wish it would be voiced, but that would have like made the free game a bit not free, I think. Yeah. The two of them walked off into the darkness, heading towards the neighborhood. Oh my god, I don't think I'm just getting dizzy, I think my speech issues are coming now too. Okay. Two of them walked into the darkness, heading towards the neighborhood. We watched Cove's bright pink cast until it disappeared. Tell you what, we'll be having a proper playdate tomorrow, okay? Your new friend's dad wanted to bring him by to see you and Lizzie. How does that sound? Sure. Can I show him my stuff? It sounds like words. You nodded, tucking your head down. As a kid, yeah, I would say that I was an annoying kid that always tried to joke and lie. So yeah, it sounds like words. Both your moms laughed, sound overlapping into one familiar chorus. I wish I would have had them as parents and lived at the beach, but I'm not in this universe. Mommy put her arm around your shoulder and led you towards the path. Satisfied and more than a little ready to go to bed after your long, exciting day, you followed them home. Choose your feelings for Cove. This is how you feel towards Cove for this step. It can change in later steps. Right. I forgot about that. Okay, so comfort. As a kid, nervous? No. Relaxed. I think, like as a kid, I would be hella direct in this. Cause as a kid, I didn't think that other people's life were as important as mine. So I would be direct. Interest. I think my first playthrough, I was fond and crush. But you can't change that anymore when you have crush. So I think I would be like indifferent. Cove reminds me a little bit of a cousin. Was it a cousin? I don't know, but I had a cousin that was over when I was like at my grandma's. And he kind of reminds me of Cove a little bit, like in the way both of them are acting. Or like not, I don't know, but like I will go with direct and indifference. I think I didn't never choose indifference, so this is the first time. Let's see how this goes. The change of dialogues and stuff, so yeah. Ready. Begin step 1 at direct indifference. You won't be able to change it again until step 2. Early the next morning, you were poking at your food, eating it slowly. Your sister Lizzie had run out earlier to go play with you. Childish Indifference. I got that Steam achievement. Your sister Lizzie had run out earlier to go play, but you stayed put. Today, just like your moms had promised, Cove was coming over to hang out. Excited to see your new friend again, Chi? Oh, damn! Oh! Okay, damn, yeah, this is a whole different dialogue. Oh, I hope I'm not gonna be mean to him. Like, maybe as a kid I would be mean in this universe. But it's gonna hurt me, yeah. So, we're not really friends, really.
Okay.
With that said, are you done with your breakfast? Yeah. Don't know, am I? Your bowl was entirely empty, so you nodded. I think I would be like, my bowl's empty, so yeah, I guess. Yeah. Good job. He should be here soon. Cleanup began, and then, on cue, there was a knock. It was hesitant, like the person wasn't sure if they were at the right place. Still loud though. We need to get a more obvious doorbell. I know. Gee, could you get it? Because Mom said so, you wandered over to the door. I think my second playthrough, Mom went to like open the door and I rushed past her to open it because I had the crush level, but here, oh god. I hope I'm not gonna hate him. Hey Smith family, thanks for having us. Mr. Holden, as your moms have called him, and his son were here. Both looked different in the bright lighting of your living room, and when he wasn't crying. With his dad standing in front of him, and Mom and Mommy behind you, you and Cove looked at each other. You studied Cove. Perfect. Yeah. This was the parents' plan, not yours. Not seeming any more excited than you were, he just stared back. Oh, damn. Oh, that's hurting. Shit. You twisted a threaded bracelet. Oh god, must be bracelet on your wrist. You twisted a crystal bead bracelet on your wrist. The flower bracelet or the shell bracelet? I think I had shell bracelet once at my first playthrough and flower at my second. Crystal, I don't think at that age I would have a crystal one. I have those now, but I think I would have a shell one. Because I love the ocean. And in this I still love the ocean. Mom, do you want to go play in your room, Chi? Sure. I've got some cool stuff.